NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Start the drive on the ground. Kamara. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Here's Kamara off the draw. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Tackled at the 25-yard line.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Bishop. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32.
Well, CD, this is the 5th time in the last 2 seasons we'll get the chance to see 2 of the league's most bitter rivals face off. And this time, it's with additional playoff stakes and a very public trash talk. That's a thing of the past. It appears as if these 2 teams right now, they're solely focused on surviving and advancing.
Well, it certainly seems that way on the surface, but I'm starting to wonder if maybe below the surface, away from us, these guys aren't exchanging some smack talk privately. You know, they can call each other on the phone. They can text each other. They can do all of those things. So I think the war of words has turned into a Cold War. And not everyone is aware of what the players may be saying to each other privately. But that doesn't matter. What matters today is that these 2 teams are going to get together, and one of them will head home for the next 9 months with a bad taste in their mouth because they were knocked out of the playoffs.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
5-yard line.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
This short throw caught by Goddard.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
From the gun on 3rd down. Bishop looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down. Bishop firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice Nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
35-yard line.
Off play action. Bishop. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
For a rookie first rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
To throw on third down, Bishop. Able to find Harris, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 13-yard line. A first down and then some. Give them 29 yards. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Bishop. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 5-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board first here tonight. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away and it's second down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And CD, you think back to the previous meetings between these two clubs. This offense has had success moving the ball down the field and putting points on the board against this defense. How do you think that they keep that up here in this playoff matchup?
Well, I think if they've watched the film and self-scouted, then they'll have a firm grasp of what they've done well so far, and now they've got to find out what the next things are, the added wrinkles they can put in, because they've got weapons that can be explosive against any defense, and they need to get the ball to those guys. But they also understand this is going to be a big-time defense they're going up against, and they're going to need their best effort. Otherwise, it's going to be a long ball game.
And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley.
That's good.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This pass caught at the 4.
The pass.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
2nd and 2.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. As the first half is winding down. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Looking to go back to Thomas again. 3rd down here. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. It's brought in by Harris. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The final shot before break. Bishop. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So we've reached halftime. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Well, CD, we've talked a lot about this defense, and certainly a lot of things, a lot of questions surrounding their unquestioned leader on this side of the ball. If this happens to be his last half of football, if they don't advance, could this be the final time we see him in that uniform?
That's right, partner, because we've all known that he was going to be a free agent this offseason, and he could head elsewhere. Extension talks with his current team broke down earlier this season, and he was vocal about wanting to make sure that he was valued. So he could very well be packing his bags and heading to another NFL city.
On 1st down, Hines. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 12-yard line. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Allen Robinson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
That makes the score.
So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now, a quick slant as the throw's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 42. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Running with Kamara. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now this throw caught left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. From the gun, Bishop. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Complete to Michael.
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Saints have cut it back within a score.
For the point after.
And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this, after that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they are in position now with the lead in the 4th quarter of the NFC Championship game to become the first team ever to play a Super Bowl in their home stadium. And remember, this is a team that hadn't even been to the playoffs in more than a decade. So the turnaround will be complete if they can finish things off. And what a story it would be. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
At the 6-yard line.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. They run again with Hines. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
That's good for a Falcons first down.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for... And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. He's got it. And they will not go quietly as we are back to a 2-score game.
24.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
So all eyes on the Saints offense. Down on the scoreboard. 1:55 remaining. Their Super Bowl hopes hanging by a thread as they come up on first down. On 1st and 10, Bishop. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A throw over the middle taken in. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. It gets it complete to Harris. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Harris has it over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Clock rolling here, about to hit 30 seconds. Eluding the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
Well, at this point, I think it's safe to say that they have their rivals numbered.
Yeah, if that wasn't clear based on how the last 4 regular season meetings have gone, now with a playoff win today, we have conclusive proof of that, don't we? What I'm curious about is what this defense will look like next year. Could they end up losing one of their best defensive players in the league to free agency? That's a question for management. The team hopes he'll be around.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.